Alright, back with some Pokemon Rejuvenation, and I have noticed that in looking over some stuff, I may have overlooked some secrets that are in this desert. First of all, I do have to hunt for Raikou, and I have no idea where Raikou is, except that they are somewhere in the desert. That's literally all I know, unfortunately. But I do know that I need to get something in Sandstream Cave. Because apparently I did miss something here. Supposedly this is where you can get the Pokemon that will evolve into Flygon. Which wouldn't be a bad addition to the team, not gonna lie. Which team? I don't know, I use like 20 of them. If we can navigate around. That is. Where the hell do I go? Oh, up here. Probably not here. You'd have to assume down here, right? Yeah, I did see that. Do I even have a Hippowdon? I don't even know if I have one yet. Fuck it, let's go. No, I don't. Okay, let's try this then. Don't want to damage it too much. Okay, well, critical capture, let's go. So we have that. Apparently I have to venture, like, deep into here. Okay, that's probably just another Hippowdon. It's up here. Yeah, I have to throw something into a dish somewhere around here, and then I'll be able to get the Flygon. I believe it's around here, right? Scented Lure. Yep, you can get Trapinch and Vibrava, yeah. But I don't think there's any actual Flygon. But if you want Flygon, this is the place to come to, apparently. Oh, and they just come with Hyper Beam, okay. Did I ever... Okay. Sweet, some AP. Yeah, if you want to catch Vibrava or Trapinch here, then this seems to be the way to do it. I don't think it spawns any actual Flygon, though. I mean, I could check the... We could investigate the cave a bit, but I don't think Raikou is here, unfortunately. Wait, how do I get out? Okay. They must have simplified the cave, or maybe I'm thinking of, I'm assuming you can just annoy these at some point and catch them as well. I'll also say that I need to turn this on, because apparently I do have to catch some Pokemon here. I think I need to catch a Badoo, right? I need to catch something that's around here. And we're just gonna go on a catching spree, I guess. Because don't think I've allowed myself to catch any Pokemon in this entire area. I've had the spice scent to 0 for a while. Okay, that's annoying. Come on, it's a Doug tree. I'm thinking about doing ROM hacks, by the way. If I can finally figure out how to do them. I've just been kind of lazy on figuring that out, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot more work than just installing one of these fan games. Oh. Well, okay. Did the same... Okay, well that's... unfortunate. Now I just realized I can just use mineral balls to catch these, can't I? I'm trying to figure out where the Badoo are, because I know that Aevian Badoo are in this desert, but probably not in this area. I gotta be careful, because I know some of these Doug Trio will have, like, Arena Trap. Though we're just seeing the same 3 Pokemon over and over again. And there's the Arena Trap. What's this? Is this one of those Pokemon feeders? I guess I don't have anything to fill it up with, huh? They still have that forest closed off. Just a wild Nidoqueen? Okay. I know that the Aevian Badoo... Maybe they just show up in the morning, right? That's probably what it is. Because I believe the regular Badoo show up just exclusively in the morning. In most games. So I do know there's something I have to find here, by the way. Something that I could have gotten a long time ago, but just never did. So if you go up here... Whenever I discover, like, secrets like this off-stream, I just, like, go back a save. And then show it off here. Yeah, this thing. Yeah. So this is the ground bug version of Wimpod, obviously. I hope it has a better ability than the running away shit. Where are my key items? Oh, up here. Sandvale. That's a nice start. Yeah, if we can get a Golisopod that doesn't have the weakness of emergency exit... Which regular Golisopod is good in its own right. I've actually used it to beat Necrozma in the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games. Like, literally, not shitting you. I only needed Golisopod and, like, one other Pokemon. And that one other Pokemon, the sole purpose was to switch into after emergency exit. And I just realized, it's stuck in the morning. It's stuck at 45 in the morning, isn't it? Oh. Well, hello. I did not expect to find you here. Well, I've always wanted to use Scent a Scorch, I guess. It is annoying having to look around for... Yeah, we're just gonna turn this back off. Because apparently Raikou is somewhere in this desert. Not that we're having the best of luck finding him. Although I guess it's not impossible for them to be in, like, Zone 0. I honestly forgot where I even found Entei, to be honest. No, I actually caught Entei right at the, Where did I catch Entei? I caught Entei in the, actual, like, quest and everything. Did Melia snatch Raikou? Or did she release it? There's no way it's an Alamissa or Ben, right? Actually, now that I think about it, didn't Karen fall down here? I don't think we're gonna see her down here, right? Yeah, we're not gonna find anything down here. What I do know is that Raikou has to be somewhere on the island, right? I really want to go to that forest. I hate them for teasing us so much on... Oh. Well, there you are. I really should have bought more Ultra Balls, huh? Oh, that's a problem, that's a problem. And I'm running low on sleep powders. Oh, I'm woefully unprepared for this. It is dark, so at least I can use these dust balls, but... yeah, unfortunately I have run low. Yeah, without any status effects, this is not gonna happen, I think. I should have brought a secondary Pokemon for this. Yeah, there's that. Why would you use Thunder on a ground type? Oh, they have Rain Dance for the guaranteed Thunder too, but it's not gonna do anything to... I mean, mate, you could just spam Extra Sensory. Are they coded and I use Extra Sensory or something right now? I know I didn't confuse the damn thing. Though once it tries Extra Sensory, it's probably one-shotting us, huh? Yeah, this Raikou's intelligence is not, It's making me worry about my attempts to catch it. Well, by the next time it tries Extra Sensory, yeah, Gliscor will be healed up. Oh boy. Bruh, I don't have anything left. Maybe I should use that. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Unless I get a critical capture, we are cooked because Weavile's definitely not taking a single attack from that. Unless it's run out of Thunder PP. And then once Tyranitar comes out, the Sandstorm's just gonna kill it off. Thankfully, Weavile's immune to the extra sensory. Of course, eventually this thing's gonna struggle, and then, yeah. Imagine we catch this thing with the promotional Pokeball, bruh. I was about to say, the actual, just original Pokeball caught it. Yeah, we're not doing too well, are we? Raikou has proven to be the worst of the three to catch. But really, it's kind of bad timing on our part, isn't it? Yeah, there's the struggle. Alright, first things first, do we have any ether? We should have ether, right? If I don't have any ether left... Alright. Surprised that even hit. Oh, they are actually fighting smart this time. If I recall, Dusk Ball at night has the highest capture modifier. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, it's guaranteed Thunder. I don't want to hit it with like another Giga Drain. I know it'll knock it out. Now, if it uses Calm Mind, I can hit it with another Giga Drain. Oh, well, never mind. We don't have to worry about it. Alright, well, that is finally done. Oh yeah, I did catch one of you, didn't I? Burn up. Yeah, and we knew we knew what its moveset was gonna be. And of course, pressure, it's got a speed nature. And that might be everything as far as the desert's secrets. Oh, she will not talk to us. Okay. Is there anything... We already looked in there. Did I ever check the other houses? I actually forget if I did or didn't. Wait, how do you go down here? There's nothing in here. Oh, these fuckers are still down here, huh? I forgot about them. Repels are borderline worthless now. Alright, that might be it for this area. It's 0 o'clock now. Time is moving at a fucking snail's pace, man. So, what else was there to do? Let me see. Was there any interesting encounters I can look for? Wait. Huh. I'm sorry, what? Where is the Garufa Sanctuary? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. If I'm gonna do this, hold on. I need to stock up if I'm gonna be doing this. I need to fucking learn how to walk first, jeez. Honestly, these aren't bad either. All right. If I'm assuming I know where the Garufa Sanctuary is. We'll see how far my assumption is, or how good my assumption is. No, this is Castle Zygara. I was wrong. Garufa Sanctuary. No, I know where now. I know where. My memory is, sometimes good. Oh. Well, here's Clara. I forgot about this place. Yeah, this is all locked off. Okay, maybe... I know it's down here somewhere. Right? Oh. I have to take the land route, of course. Now, I don't know. Apparently, it says I have to complete a quest first. I don't know if I did complete it or not, so we're gonna see. Yeah, this is the Garufa Sanctuary. What? There's a dark light here? Her progress is impressive. She seems to remember the blocks in the other room. We did not expect such a development until she turned 13 years of age, yet this 8-year-old has already begun to master her earth sense. She is a prodigy, a welcome development, and she... Done. Done already. The difficulty of this room does not match my ability. Even though the statues in the other room change daily, I'm still able to complete it in less than 2 minutes. My first attempt was 4 minutes. Excellent work, Vivian. You may return to your chambers. Not yet. Please proceed to the next testing unit. We must keep the momentum if we want her ability to evolve. As you wish. Well, we got a new quest. Vivian's Regret. The Dark Light Gems. That was weird. That was very weird, okay. You are one of the ground itself. You must use your heightened senses to locate the positions of the statues in this room and then apply it to the next. Feeling their positions with your senses should prove to be easy. However, each statue in this room has unique intricacies that differentiate themselves. You must be able to recognize these intricacies in order to place each statue in their correct position. Why are you telling me this, Council? I've done this many times now, I understand. Repetition solidifies knowledge. Today you must complete this challenge in less than 5 minutes. Failure to do so will result in no food again. Do you understand? I do. Then please make your way to the other room. The Council will rearrange the room once more. Oh boy. Yeah, no food is harsh. Admin, Vivian has shown immense amounts of growth. She has recently turned 8, but has displayed intelligence greater than our older units. These results prove that our methods have been working. Query, does Admin not consider the negative effects of her rapid growth and intelligence? Normal envoys do not question their existence in the sanctuary until they reach the average age of 15. Vivian has started to question things already, and her vernacular is impeccable. The Council senses danger. Unprecedented events have unprecedented results, and ultimately will require just as such results. I have high hopes for Vivian. You have already started this quest. Wait, where's the next? Where is the next one, then? I'm ready. Vivian, Admin shall be watching your progress today. Yep. You will look reserved by this. Speak, child. I just don't understand why I have to learn how to battle. There's no one down here but me. This sanctuary shall not be your home forever. There will be coming a day where you shall be exiled, cast out into the world above. The world is nothing like the world before. It is full of all types of life, including life that yearns to end yours. If you do not learn to fight in combat with Pokemon, you will not survive. You keep saying the world above. I don't know what that means, but in the end it means I can't stay here. I'll have to make it for myself elsewhere. Correct. Fair enough. I don't want to be here anyway. Oh shit. I guess we go further in. I have actually no idea where to go. Do we go through here? Yeah, it doesn't really tell us where the next stone could be. But I'm assuming it has to be through here, right? This is where Groudon was. Maybe I was supposed to go through here. Did I miss something? So we came in through there initially. Do we go through here? Though I guess it said we had to go through all the crystals. It didn't say we had to go through them in any order. Let's see. But I'm not seeing any crystals here. Though this is the bonus room if I recall. So where do we go from here? Wait, what's that? Is there another passage I don't know about? There's definitely another passage we don't know about. Are we supposed to solve these with her? Did I not already solve them, though? What? Okay. Yeah, nothing happens if we solve it as well. This beacon is empowered with the power of dragons. What? What? Grass knot. I suppose I should get out of bed. Admin's gonna get upset with me if I don't start my exercises. I can't go without food for another 3 days. How are you feeling? This place feels suffocating. My headaches have been getting worse. I don't know what's going on with me. I see. Then things are going as expected. Your symptoms are effects of the increase of pressure in the sanctuary. Increase in pressure. Why is that happening now? It's a phenomenon I have constructed. You're the one doing this to me? Recently, your performance has exceeded our expectations by tenfold. As a result, we have chosen to impair your abilities for higher success results. You're punishing me for doing well. I thought you wanted me to be successful. Affirmative, however, based on your results, we can push the bar even further. Your training can prove to introduce new abilities we have not even considered. Tomorrow, we shall put your impairments to the test. This place is no sanctuary, it's my prison. Well, this is locked to us. Although, perhaps there are other doors for me to unlock, perhaps. Is there anything I could have overlooked? Yeah, we have to find out how to unlock this door. The first one unlocked when we presented a dragon-type Pokemon, but how the hell do we unlock this one? The same way, I guess. There it is. This room, what is the purpose of it? These are pieces of the trials that are no longer in use, the same ones we used to test your earth sense. The meanings behind these pieces have long been torn away. Why not just destroy them then if they're useless? There is a use for everything, even items that are no longer viewed as important. It is possible that admin may find meaning behind these constructs and use them for future tests. That they do, for us. I'm sick of tests. I'm sick of this place. Do your best in your trials, and soon one day you will be freed from this place. Is that true, I wonder? Sometimes I just don't know with you. You push me to my limit. You impair my abilities. Oftentimes it just feels as if you all are having fun with my torment. Negative. We harbor no feelings of pleasure from your resentment of us. In fact, it is not beneficial to either party. We should learn to get along. Easy for you to say. So I guess there's a connection between this place and dragon-type Pokemon. Vivian, what are you doing? Why are you attacking us? I heard it all. My progress has nothing to do with the time I spend in here. You intend to keep me trapped down here for 12 more years. I can't take 12 seconds in this place. The air is suffocating. I have no friends. I'm all alone down here. We release envoys when they reach the age of 20. You are only 8. How do you expect to survive in the world of adults? It is impossible. I may be 8, but I can find my own way. Kadabra, Psychic. Where did she get Pokemon then? Oh. Which door was that then? Was that this one? No? Okay, so we have to go back the other way now. This place is just sending us through hoops, man. I am definitely not following the actual preferred path here, I think. Because I didn't notice the dragon statues. The power of water. Where is... I'm writing down my thoughts because I need to, okay? I have little memory of myself when I was a child. The council said that I was born out of the soil out front of the king's domain. According to him, every 100 years a child is born from that soil. As a baby, they would emerge from the earth itself and grow into being an envoy. The envoy is supposed to hone their earth sense and battle proficiency. And then when they reach a certain age, they're cast out into the real world. I don't know what you're supposed to do once you're there, but admin makes it sound horrible. But even still, I can't stay here either. The place is torture. I wish someone would save me. Was that someone Keita? How long do you intend to keep this up, Vivian? You all won't let me leave, so I'm doing things my way. Kadabra and I have destroyed all of your precious councils. All that's left is you, admin. How curious, your training is incomplete. You have no knowledge of the world above. Yet you feel no fear, no hesitation. Fear doesn't matter. I have to live my life the way I see fit. Being trapped down here is no way to live. Could it be possible that the world above is familiar? It is as I thought. Then you know what you are. You are past. The envoys before you. It would be incorrect to assume that you have their memories. In fact, it would be more accurate to say that you have inherited their instinct. They yearned for the world above too. Cherished it, in fact. But the sanctuary will always be your home. In life and in death. Enough of this, Kadabra Psychic. Is that Alexandra? Nymeria? May I stand next to you? You don't seem to be scared of me. I knew you were coming. Ah, your earth sense is amazing. I destroyed all of them. So you did. What now? I wanted to leave. So why haven't you? I'm scared. Of the world above. Of myself. When I fought the councils and admin, it began out of the will to be free. But as I fought them, I noticed that I enjoyed causing them harm. I never held any hatred toward either the councils or admin. I just wanted to be free. So why did I enjoy hurting them? Am I even fit to go to the world above? Will I harm others? Those feelings of hatred and bloodlust towards them are not your own, but the conglomerate of feelings towards them from past envoys. I still don't quite get what that means. How would it be possible for me to feel their feelings? Perhaps it is simply solidarity. Perhaps it's something even deeper. Alas, their time has come and gone, and it is your turn to see the sun. You can't stay here any longer. But before we leave, there's one final thing we must do. Come with me. What? You come too, Albius. Oh. I still don't get why Groudon was sealed here. What's the connection between this place and Groudon? The crystal shattered. Is this where Vivian was born? But wait, if the crystal shattered, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, if the crystal's shattered, where do I go from here? Yeah, that way is still locked. Unless there's a new crystal somewhere. But yeah, where am I supposed to go? Oh. What's the ominous Rayquaza music? Oh. I never knew this place existed. Where am I? The depths of the sanctuary, what lies below the mist. It is here where an envoy is christened with their familiar. Vivian, listen to me. Although you'll be free, your hardships won't end here. There are people on the surface that know about the envoys. The moment you step foot outside of this protected chamber, you will be hunted. However, I'm willing to make a deal with you. A deal. If you choose to follow my path and work with me, I'll give you protection for as long as I am able to. But know this, even with my protection, you will be in danger. You will be at risk for death, often too, but you will be in better hands with me. This sounds like a choice, but it's really not. It's not that I don't find the appeal in your deal, but I'd like to see the world through my own view for a little while. And even if that means I die in the process, that would be because of how I chose to live my life. So you refuse. For the meantime, yes, but perhaps in the future our paths will cross again, and then I'll let you know my decision. Yes, of course, if that is your wish. Then before we depart our separate ways, let us call your familiar, Regirock. Wait. Oh. Oh. I'm glad I bought all those mineral balls. Oh, what? It just hits with Zap Cannon? Okay, 2 Zap Cannons in a row is unreal. Well, at least it's gonna weaken itself. It can't really do too much against Venusaur, thankfully. There we go. We got like low health now. Foo-hoo-hoo, we're getting lucky with that sleep. Not so lucky with these mineral balls. I'll have to buy more for the other Regis. Oh, whoa, okay, that's a problem. Lock on. So it has lock on, zap cannon, hyper beam, and superpower. Oh no. Yeah, that's a boosted hyper beam too. Come on, hit the sleep powder. Yeah, we're not getting so lucky with these mineral balls, huh? I don't even know if the dusk balls would work. Oh, here we go. Albius. There is one last secret to the sanctuary you must uncover, hidden behind the final seal. I shall unlock it for you. Then you will find out the truth. What is this? Go no further. I will not allow you to reach the terminal. I had not wished to intervene, but my hand has been forced. Weren't you destroyed? I was destroyed by Vivian over half a century ago, but the truth in the matter is, I am something that cannot be destroyed through such means. It is true that Vivian laid waste to my prior body, but as you can see, I am here before you, Albius. Interceptor. Allow me to enlighten you. What are envoys? Envoys are beings sent to us by the earth. Souls brought to life through the king's blessings have a particular connection to the planet itself. Their purpose is to be born, trained, and shipped into the world above. Then, using their honed earth sense, they can spread the message of incoming disasters. It is through our envoys that humanity has escaped apocalypse time after time. Ultimately, their job is to prevent mass death and/or the possibility of extinction. I am Admin, once just a human of an ancient Garufan civilization, the Tavari. We dwell deep within the Earth's crust and over time evolved to become connected with it. The voice of the Earth lives within each and every Tavari. One day it was foretold that the Tavari would be wiped out by an assailant, a destiny that cannot be avoided or stopped. And thus the Tavari put in a plan to continue our lineage and job of protecting the Earth even past our death. My soul, chief of the Tavari, and the highest diplomats, the councils, were placed in several hundred effigies. We would continue to raise children to become envoys and protect Earth from imminent disaster. Death itself is the natural enemy of the envoys. A being that seeks death grows weary at one trying to prevent it. It is nothing more than the cycle of life and death at odds once again. A bitter war that will never be won by either side. Do you remember what I said to Vivian before we battled? The sanctuary is the home of the envoys, whether it be in life or death. This was not an exaggeration. One final method adopted by a similar program. When an envoy dies, their soul returns to this terminal where it is stored. We then take the best attributes from the deceased envoy and extract it for the next envoy down the line. And in doing so, eventually, would come the most perfect envoy ever created. The culmination of the program's success. Vivian. She was the perfect subject. Her earth sense was like no other, and to learn that she entangled herself in a cycle of death and rebirth. The councils and I were pleased. Our perfect specimen would return for eternity, time and time again, each version of herself being better than the one prior, a being that escaped the grasp of death. But unfortunately that curse was broken. Broken by you and Aaron, and now we are left with a vulnerable envoy again, Alita. As of now, she exceeds Vivian by an incomparable amount. The potential her lineage could have had has wasted because of you. You cannot begin to understand my rage. Countless lives are lost because of you. Imagine my lividness when somehow the seal that was never meant to be broken broke. Like vermin, you appear where you're not wanted. Like vermin, you will not cease until you are eliminated. For the future of the contingency plan, I cannot allow you to live. Like our envoys, a dead interceptor just means that another one will be made to take its place, and you have lost the right to take that title. Be gone. What? Oh no. Okay, well... I wasn't prepared for this. I was not prepared for this. Okay. Yeah, this is a problem. Do boss Pokemon not hurt themselves in confusion? I was hoping to use Tyranitar against them, but they had something against... I should have sent out Dusknoir before Tyranitar, honestly. That body press probably wouldn't have killed Tyranitar if we had it burned. Okay, it's just spamming body press. Okay, it can hurt itself. Oh, Dusknoir just destroys it then, okay. Wait, what do you mean it... Oh, it's not even losing any lives, bro. Come on. This is a problem. This is a problem. Bro, I can't do anything. It seems indestructible. I mean, it's destroying itself with the recoil damage. Bro, we actually can't do anything to this thing. I don't know what to do here. Okay, what the fuck do we do here, man? Okay, I'm looking this up. This is ridiculous. Is there actually nothing I can do to beat this thing? Apparently if I break its shields like 100 times, I'll get special dialogue. Well, I don't think I'll be getting to the planned stuff in Gearin today, bro. I'm probably just gonna like get the 100 and see what happens. But Dusknoir is doing pretty good work here, man. Apparently we're supposed to, like, lose the fight, though. Or flee. So I guess I can just flee after, like, the 100 deaths. Yeah, Dusknoir is just so bulky despite all of the boosts that this thing has. Critical hit. I don't know if I even have enough Ultra Potions to do this, by the way. Do I have anything that can lower this thing's attack, by the way? Oh, I don't have Intimidate on them. Gliscor might be able to hold out a bit. Oh yeah, Gliscor will be able to regenerate a bit. The Stall Master right here, man. I brought 2 great stallers for this. Maybe I should have given Dusknoir leftovers. How much does Poison Jab do? If I get a crit, it'll do something. A crit would one-shot its shields. I don't think you can crit on a struggle, obviously. It wasted all of its PP super fast on that pressure from Dusknoir. Dusknoir is such a good staller, man. Against physical Pokemon, anyway. Yeah, Admin seems indestructible, so does Cobra right now, man. Yeah, I want to see what the special dialogue is. Bro, this is just riveting content, is it not? Just watching... This is literally the unstoppable force... No, this isn't even that. This is the unmovable object versus the unmovable object. They're not able to destroy each other. This is actually just going nowhere. But I can stall this fucker forever on Gliscor. I guarantee a crit from Gliscor's Poison Jab would probably break an entire shield, since its Sword Stance is maxed out. Whether or not we actually hit that crit remains to be seen. Facade's not gonna hit at all, but like, if I'm gonna use an elixir, you know. Could I make this? I don't think I want to use the one and only X defend that I have though. How many do I have? Any more like regular ethers or no? Oh, I have plenty of fucking ethers. This guy is done. Oh, wow. Oh, you can crit on that. Well, it's a good thing Gliscor has great natural defense. I'm so glad I restocked on things, man. Should I fucking just, like, edit this shit sped up in the video? Like, this is getting a bit insane. I have no idea where I'm at, by the way. Like, I'm assuming I'm around, like, shield 50 or something at this point. This is getting I mean, I have plenty of, you know. We do have tons of ethers to just throw at Gliscor, right? At this point, I probably should have just given, like, one of those PP ups for Gliscor's Earthquake. Oh, man. Although I said immovable objects, they're the only one that's immovable. I do have to keep healing Gliscor every now and then, but thankfully it's not as intensive on my potion stock as Dusk Noir was. Dusk Noir has better defense, but it doesn't have regen. And Gliscor just has a way better health pool as well. Just imagine the visual of, like, the trainer just popping their Pokemon with potions and ethers during this fight to counteract the ancient ghost, whatever the fuck. Like, self-repairing. This thing reminding me of, like, the new Berserker Servant from the new Fate series. Admin, you might want to give up, man. I am telling you to give up. Please. Oh, man. Surely we're in, like, the 60s or 70s now, right? I have no idea how many shields I've destroyed. I am just hoping that we are nearing the 100 mark. Can't wait to see how long this goes when I post the video. Yeah, I should have brought Garchomp as well. I mean, honestly, Tyranitar would probably, like, be... I don't know if Tyranitar would be able to tank this that well. Yeah, Aeronite Wall wouldn't do anything here. Like, Tyranitar has good defense, but it's more of a special defender, if I recall. Because I'm guessing we went through at least 30 shields of Dusk Noir, right? Maybe, hopefully, coping. And I feel like we've been through at least 30 or 40 with Gliscor. If the amount of ethers I've used is anything to tell. Or judge by. So we've used like at least, what, 40 earthquakes so far? So that's at least 40 shields on Gliscor. That's... we have to be around like 80 like 80 to 90 at this point, right? We're closing in. Please. Free me from this struggle. But not you. You're just gonna keep struggling because you're out of moves. It is amazing how stubborn this fucking ghost is, man. This wise ghost chief thing CPU. Although I guess if it is just automatically self-repairing forever, it does have the edge. I'm just waiting for the... We gotta be closing in though, right? Surely, surely. Seems indestructible. I mean, we are destroying it, it just keeps regenerating. This regen gimmick is fucking toxic, man. You know, Gliscor would know all about that with that toxic orb. This is our 5th ether. Which means we've used Earthquake like 50 times already. Each one a guaranteed hit. Not to mention the couple we got from like the poison jab stalls, right? So we've gotta be at least... We gotta be close. I forgot how much Dusk Noir got. I have to imagine Dusk Noir got somewhere between 25 and 30. This sort of reminded me of that dialogue between Arthas and Illidan from Warcraft. They were like, yeah, we could just go on fighting forever. Literally the fight forever chance you see in wrestling. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope that this fucking site better not be lying to me about this 100 shields. I'm gonna feel like a fucking idiot, man. Alright, this is like the 60th earthquake. We need to be close, man. Assuming that we got 20... it's somewhere between 20 and 30 from Dusk Noir. And like 60 from Gliscor, or at least 60 from Gliscor. We're in like the final 10, right? Oh wait, this battle will automatically end once 100 shields have been broken. You ain't beating my fucking Gliscor, I'll tell you that much, man. I'm trying to remember when I first, because I'm not a fucking competitive guy. I've never played Pokemon competitively. I first discovered Toxic Orb Gliscor by accident, I think, in Desolation, and I was like, wait a minute. This thing is actually ridiculous. Okay, this is about, what, the 70th Earthquake we have used against this motherfucker. So I definitely got like less than 30 shields on Dusk Noir. We are wasting our time, Interceptor? Wait, what? Useless. You are a failure of an Interceptor. You've done nothing but muck up our contingency plans. Countless lives that could have been prevented due to Vivian's curse are now in jeopardy. Then what shall you do? This effigy will soon crumble away to nothing, and the future of this sanctuary will be in your hands. Leave, and in the inevitable death of Alita, however it may occur, will result in new life in the sanctuary. Or destroy the terminal. In doing so, the souls of the past envoys shall be set free, but as a result, no more envoys shall be born, and the Earth will have to fend for itself. The predictions of future disasters and cataclysms will be gone. Lives will be lost from this. And know that if you leave this room before making a choice, that will be it. The seal will be reinstated. Your decision right now is final. I am interested to see just what you will do. Oh, fuck. Was not expecting us to have to make a decision here. What's this? Envoy list. Hunted by... natural causes... Hunted by blank. Who were they hunted by? Because this was over the course of centuries. They said each new one was born every century. Dragon. Yeah, most of them have been hunted by blank. This was the one before Vivian. The operator of the system, Zygarde, cannot hold its form for long periods of time. He has appointed Groudon to provide this domain with a protector. We suspect that the cells of Zygarde are within each and every envoy, and if not, they are responsible for returning the remains of an envoy back to the sanctuary. We will uphold his will until the end of time. This is a tough decision, man. Shit, man. I feel like I shouldn't have done this. Because Ooh, man, it's basically preserve Alita's freedom and do what she and Vivian would have wanted you to do. But fuck over the planet in the process. Or keep the process going. This is tough. It's the system that created Vivian, who predicted Storm 9 and was able to save the region. This is basically the wishes of those in the present versus the future of humanity. Fuck. But at the same time, isn't that also the job of the interceptor? I feel like the Envoy isn't the only safeguard, right? Like, it's also, do we want to leave humanity's protection to the charge of the Envoy or to humanity itself? But it's not just humanity, is it? It's also Pokemon. I am going through, like, the Discord servers and looking at people's reasonings for doing what they do. And, like, I see a lot of people saying they destroy the terminal because the admin's an asshole or whatever, but it's like, it doesn't matter if... That's an irrelevant thing. That does not actually matter. You can hate the admin, you can say they're an asshole, but someone can be an asshole and also be right. And some of the nicest people you meet can also be, like, malicious liars underneath that niceness. So, like, that's an irrelevant point. But it's like, the emotional response is to destroy the terminal. The logical response is to leave it running. It could be Vitus, that's the one that's hunting them down. Ooh, man. So I guess if we destroy Vitus, then the system becomes irrelevant? The enemies of the Envoys tend to be like subjects of death. If we destroy Vitus, let's say we go Paragon ending, everything is solved, Madam X is defeated, Kieran and Clear defeated, Storm 9 is forever done, and Vitus is finally done and dusted. Let's assume all of that is what we're going with. In such a case, then if we were to solve all of those problems, then yes, the Envoy system does become somewhat irrelevant. And then it does result in like a little needless suffering, but honestly, does the suffering of a handful of people matter when you weigh it against the fate of humanity? There are a lot of people nowadays that have individuality over the greater good. Like, they'll be like, well, fuck everyone else, I just care about myself and what I want. If it wasn't Alita, this would be such an easy decision, right? But this does affect Alita, and that's why it is a very difficult decision for the main character here to make. I am stalling because it is a difficult decision. Like, I am warring right now. I know a lot of people just instinctively automatically go with destroy the terminal. We'll see what happens both times. So let's see if something happens if we destroy it. So all the souls are released. Because of you, the souls of the envoys have been set free, but I wonder if this was truly the right thing to do. My duty is to protect life, to give life, and maintain it. So I want to ask you, Albius, why'd you destroy the terminal? There are a lot of immature people I've seen say to spite admin. That's such a stupid reason to do anything. It's literally just because of Alita. Alita thought she was free from her fate of reincarnation, but in reality... No, I guess I wouldn't exactly call it reincarnation. Envoys are not reincarnated, but they do take traits from the ones before them. In a way, each envoy is carrying on the legacy of the previous. If the terminal had been kept intact, Alita wouldn't have been able to move on. And that's why you destroyed it. I see. I'm afraid this is where I must disagree with your decision. But it was not my decision to make, and therefore I have no say in anything. I wanted to confess something to you. This facility, it was being enabled by me. When an envoy is complete with their training, and finally rebels against admin, I am the one who appears and escorts them to the surface. It is because I want to maintain the life of each and every soul I can. But with tragedy and death being present in every corner, I've had to make tough decisions. One day you'll be in that position too, and I hope things are easier for you then. So it's literally the question in Fate Zero, man. Of would you sacrifice 100 people to save 1,000? And it is a nuanced question because would you kill 100 strangers to save 1,000 strangers? Yes. Would you kill 100 strangers to save 10 people that are close to you? most people would also do that. So let's see what happens when we, like, leave the system. And I see Kirisugu. Like, Kirisugu is a very tragic character because of that. So nothing happened. Okay, so we're just completely locked out of there if we choose not to destroy it. Just nothing happened. Interceptor. I am excited by your choice. To preserve the terminal means to preserve the entire human race. Because of you, our efforts with the envoys have not been for nothing, and we await the day Alita finally dies. Her soul will be a much-needed breakthrough to our cause. I will not appear to you again, Interceptor, but know that while you roam the ruins of our beloved sanctuary, we are always watching. It's fucking tough, man. It's tough. When he just lays it out like that, it's tough. Man. So Nymeria doesn't appear before you at all if you do that choice. Yeah, Nymeria does not appear at all, it seems. This is the Stannis Baratheon question, man. Was Stannis Baratheon correct in sacrificing his daughter if he believed that it would have saved Westeros from the coming darkness of the White Walkers? Because if the White Walkers came down, his daughter would die anyway. But man, the TV show fumbled that though, right? But if we're talking about the books, if in the books Stannis Baratheon in A Song of Ice and Fire sacrifices his daughter and it results in it is what saves Westeros from the invasion of the Long Night, then it is the right choice, because the one he sacrificed would have died anyway in the Long Night. It's like we're condemning Alita for the sake of the human race. It's a very, very, very personal, tough decision for the Interceptor, man. Man. Do I want to, I'm deciding if I want to lock in on this. If I want to, like, save and... But I guess it's also a question of, it's not just Alita. Do we have faith in humanity going forward? Because it's not just this region. If we think about it, the planet has survived, like, many catastrophes in the past. It survived the Pokemon Wars. And the planet has survived before this system as well. This system... it survived before, because the system didn't exist until what happened with the admin's tribe happened. And I don't think that was, like... I doubt that was before the time of, like, Groudon and Kyogre nearly destroying the world in their primal forms, in their original fights. Like, there's been catastrophes before the system, there will be catastrophes after all of this is said and done. You know what? Fuck it. Like, we're trying to be the fucking... We will have faith in humanity here, and again, if this system... It would be a different story if this system existed before all of that, and if it was, like, created by Arceus, right? But in the grand time period of the planet, this is a new-ish system. I guess this is the more interesting one. We'll just go with this. Alright. I doubt, that admin will be pleased if we ever visit this place again, but I don't imagine we have a reason to visit this place again. But yeah, apparently there is a lot of stuff we can do. There is more post-game stuff than I may have realized. As to when the next stream will be, I don't know. How do I get out of here? Alright, we'll end it off on that then. So thank you those of you watching on YouTube and watching on Twitch. Hopefully I can get back to streaming a bit more regularly. I gotta figure out some stuff, change my software a bit, figure out how... I'm slowly learning how these ROM hacks work, so maybe we'll do a bunch of that stuff. I've just been into a lot of classic World of Warcraft ever since Burning Crusade came out. Maybe I'll stream some of that on Twitch, I don't know. But anyway, until then, have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whenever the hell you're watching, and I'll see you next time.